Welcome to Always Moving Forward with Renee.
Moving forward.
Happy Sunday to all, and welcome to part 2 of Always Moving Forward with Renee and Charles Morgan, CEO and founder of United Success Network. Remember, this is the day that the Lord has made. Rejoice and be glad in it. But we've got part 2 where, Charles is one of the sponsors of the show here, and where he's letting you know about United Success Network. But Charles, tell us, what exactly is the primary focus of United Success Network?
Well, it's very simple. The primary focus of United Success Network, for one, for those that don't know, we are the world's first and only crowdfunding social media site. Our main focus is really to go ahead and, just like I said, bridge the gap between those that have and those that have not. Our crowdfunding platform is what people just really need to understand. Once you understand it, that's when you can go ahead and make the educated decision to say, you know what, it's time to go ahead and join United Success Network. And our whole main focus is just to enlighten as many people on how to come together, how to think outside the box, how to choose to get into a better future. That's our main focus, to just really enlighten as many people as possible, to educate them on what we have, the platform, and the severity of saying, hey, it's time for change. And that's what we're bringing to the world right now.
Okay, Charles said the key sentence there is time for change. It's time for change. And this here, United Success Network, is the answer to many, many people's needs. The economy has changed since our new leadership, and we must help our brothers and sisters. But Charles, a lot of people, I'm not going to say a lot of people, a few people say, that sounds like a pyramid or something. Can you tell them about pyramid?
Yeah, I can tell you definitely about pyramids. One, pyramids are one of the strongest structures. They're in any job, company, or corporation. What separates them is being the pyramid scheme. People just don't understand. They kind of say that out of a little bit of I wouldn't say a harsh word, but ignorance. But people just don't know, and that's why we have to educate people. The thing is that a pyramid structure and the scheme, the company usually holds the money and expect you have to rely on them for payouts. So if the company ever folds or anything, that's when things get really shaky and people lose. We pride ourselves about being a 100% burn-proof system, meaning that, hey, you do not lose your money in here. I tell people often, put money in the bank, put money in the bank is going to take away from you. Put your donation into our community, it's not going to take away from you. We're only here to give you what you're looking for as far as financial blessings, and there's no scheme to it at all. There's no pyramid. I pride myself. I was the first person, as the creator, I put the first person into our community and our system and our structure, and I'm telling you from right firsthand, it's kind of shameful, but hey, I am not the top receiver in my community. It's people that have received thousands upon thousands of money, way more money than me, and that tells you right now, how could I be the first person in the system? And if it were a pyramid structure, I will always be receiving the most or way more than anyone else. And I made a system that was fair for everyone, an equal level playing field for everyone. And that's what is most important, because I've seen different structures, they collapse, they fail. They have people at the top that are greedy. They, do a lot of unscrupulous things. And I said, when I created this with a pure mind and heart for the people, saying, hey, I've been in other things before. But if I ever were, God gave me the vision to put this together, and the mind and the people that actually helped me put this together, I will run it with true integrity, so no one would ever lose out on anything concerning United Success Network. And it's definitely not a pyramid. You got to just look at crowdfunding for what it is. I mean, go ahead and Google what is crowdfunding. It's going to tell you as people come together via the internet to share money worldwide in real time. And that's what we provide here in United Success Network.
And you know, like Charles said, you know, we help one another with the donations. I was in the hospital, and this young man here, and Charles, you know, I'm saying young man, how old are you?
I'm 34 years old.
34 years old. For those of you who are looking into becoming entrepreneurs, he's 34, but he started when?
Roughly 25.
25. But we're going to get that on another show. But I was in the hospital, and what happened? I was receiving donations, but I was too sick to do what I had to do to get them. So who handled it for me but this young man right here? This young man here. He said, Renee, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it for you. And that's the kind of people that you want to be involved with, connected with. Those that are going to help you. We talked about pyramid. Pyramid is the strongest structure known to men. This young man told you it's not all about being at the top, but helping others. Romans 13th chapter 8 verse. Let no debt remain outstanding except the continuing debt to love one another. And viewers, here it is. The help I hear so many of you crying for. Let's get those bills paid. Let's pay for our loved ones' school and college tuition, because that's a big thing. Am I right, Charles?
You're absolutely right.
What's happening? Taxes are here. Taxes are due. Let us help you get those taxes paid. You don't want to lose your home. Let United Success Network help you. Again, you can call me at 313-657-5556 so you can get the help that you need, so you can help yourself and you can help others. Since partnering with United Success Network, I have never seen so many happy people. People receiving from those they don't even know. Charles told you his name with giving, and that name again?
Charles, that's it.
No, your name when giving.
Oh, Cash in Motion.
Right, he told you Cash in Motion.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Bubbles 250. Charles, you gave me that name, right?
Yes, I did. I helped you out on that.
He helped me out on that name. But tell us, Charles, tell us about the mission, implementing the mission for United Success Network.
Yeah, our mission is basically just to, introduce a form of mindset and wrapped around a technology. Our social media side is basically just go ahead and bridging the communication gap. The other social medias out there, it's a lot of riffraff on there. And we decided to have a community that, is positive, that is, talking about, inspirational things. And then as well as our mission is to go ahead and just, bless as many people as possible to go ahead and just wake up and say, hey, we have to do something different to have different results. So our mission is just very simple. We have 4 core principles to educate, get out there to community and develop that correctly, cultural enrichment, which is a lot of people, culturally wise, have been divided for so long. And then the 4th one is economic improvement. If we combine the education, get it out there to the community that needs it the most, enrich the culture that's been divided for as long as I know it's pretty much, and just then we can have economic improvement. And that is our mission, to have widespread prosperity for everyone that's in our community, where no one is really lacking for anything, because United Success Network members, we always have each other's back. It's the ultimate melting pot of camaraderie to say, hey, we are coming together and we're helping you with you in mind.
Wow, that's a good one. Helping you with you in mind. But Charles, tell me, I know you and your mother, you started this with her. Your partners, am I correct?
Yes, it's me, my mother, one of my other partners, Greg Johnson. We are the pioneers where it all started from, to say, hey, we were here from conception when I brought it to my mother, and I brought it, Greg, actually, he gave my first experience with the whole platform that I did come up with and, reinvented the wheel on. But when I came to them and say, hey, I have this vision that I can go ahead and really build this solid structure, they were with me 100%, and they been with me from day one to say, hey, whatever I come up with, they're rocking with me to the end, because they see I have a vision, and they're now a part of the vision, and they're all pieces of the puzzle to make it happen together.
Okay. Now, I know that there is an age group.
Yes.
What's the age group?
Well, the age group right now is kind of different. Our pioneers are the baby boomers, but we go as the legal age that you have to be is 18 years old to go ahead and participate with the United Success Network.
Okay, when we go to meetings, there is a gap there.
Yeah, it
Would
is.
you say it's a gap?
Yeah, it's a gap. It's a gap.
It's a gap. We have a lot of seasoned people.
Yeah.
For example, like myself, we see it. We see it. And like Charles said, it's a different thing where it's usually the younger generation that's showing the seasoned people.
Yeah.
But it's turned around in this. Am I right, Charles?
Absolutely, it's different. It's different.
It's just, Charles tickles me every time he talks about seasoned people. He doesn't call us seasoned. What you call us?
Wise people, older people, people with wisdom.
Right. People with wisdom. That's a good one. Keep up with that one,
Yeah.
Charles. People with wisdom. But tell me, Charles, with the donations, how many donations can a person receive?
That is a good question. It's unlimited. Unlimited donation. We have 5 different levels. $50, $100, $250, $500, $1,000. We have people that receive on all levels within a 1-day period. It's a phenomenal situation that we put together. Like I said, we're different. The coding and everything we put together is really for the people. We want to maximize the way how we can contribute to anybody and their needs. So the donations, they come in very, very fast and abundantly. So I really do pride myself on that.
Okay. Now, there's crowdfunding and there's GoFundMe.
Yeah.
How are they different?
Yeah, GoFundMe is very simple. You go ahead and Google that. GoFundMe's structure is that, hey, you have a need or a reason, tragedy, or business start, whatever venture that you want to go ahead and work on. All that money goes to directly one person. One person receives that. People, you receive millions or hundreds of thousands of donations from multiple people, and it all goes to that one person. What we did in, disrupting the industry as far as crowdfunding, we added the cooperative side, meaning that, hey, I saw it as anytime I give into someone else's cause or, whatever they're trying to raise, at the same time, I need some help too myself. So that's why we decided to put together a cooperative crowdfunding platform where, hey, you give towards someone else's cause and then you have your own reasons, and now you start to get your needs met at the same time. So it's just not one person receiving, it's everyone that's receiving collectively in the community. Everyone.
Okay. Everyone receiving.
Everyone.
Now, with the donations, how does one receive them? You can receive multiple donations. It's unlimited. But how do I get them?
Yeah, simply what we do is we have even one of the system tools that we have a tracking system that shows accurate information of every donation that you receive from any person in any time. And the way how you receive your donations, we have different methods. People can receive your right there in the same room. You can go ahead and send cash. You can go ahead and send through the Cash App. We have different methods of receiving different PayPals, however you do it, it's between you and the receiver. You'll actually call a live person and say, hey, when you join, you're going to call a real person and say, hey, I just joined the United Success Network. I want to give you a donation. And that's the fun part about the communication that we have in our network, is that people actually call you and they give you money, and they're happy to give you money. You'll be surprised how many people are happy to give you $500, $1,000, because you know what? It's going to come back to them over and over again. So I love what's happening here. I really do.
I like that, over and over and over again.
Yes.
But tell me, Charles, those people who are listening in, who are watching us, if they're kind of, on the fence, what would you say to them right now?
Get off the fence. The fence is uncomfortable. You need to go ahead and it's either you're on one side or you're the other. We tell people all the time, it's either two types of people, people that join now or people that join later. Don't be one of those people that just want to see how things look. It's all about the time is now to take action. And when you take action, that's when you have success. We have the platform, and everybody's enjoying it here. You got to get off the fence. That's uncomfortable for me.
Right. That fence is uncomfortable. But where do you see United Success Network in a year from now? Because I know people are probably saying, okay, they're here now. Now, where are they going to be a year from now, 2 years from now?
A year from now, even by, when I say God willing, by the end of this year, we're going to be all across the states. We've already started going into other continents. Everybody has nothing but good to say about United Success Network, because if you stick around and you just see it's going places. We're hitting the universities. We're hitting the different churches that are small, that always are in need. We're showing them how we can take a simple concept, our vehicle for success, and implement it and have real life-changing results. So a year from now, 2 years from now, actually I'm thinking about 5 years, a decade from now, where it's a whole a generation of new people that children that are coming up, and their parents, they don't have to struggle anymore for just giving them the basic necessities for just even saving that college fund. My mother, she even apologized, said, hey, I'm sorry, son. I didn't know any better, but I thought it was good for you just to go to college and get that kind of debt. And she apologized for not saving along the years to say, here, I'm paying for that all up front. And so it's going to be a world of difference a few years from now, as we are a household name. Everyone has a good rapport with United Success Network, and the future is very bright, very bright.
Okay, but tell them, Charles, in order to be part of this, they don't need a computer. They don't need a computer. You got a cell phone, or someone in your household have a cell phone. They can work from there. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely. This is a technology company. We're always evolving, but it's as simple as downloading an app. We can go to your app or Play Store, download the USN app. It's just as simple as downloading anything else you have in your phone. If you don't have, if you have storage room for it, delete some of those pictures or whatever. But yeah, use the technology in your hand. Any device, smart device, Android, Apple device will let you get into our network, so you don't have to have a computer. If you have a smartphone, if you're not generating any money, it's a dumb phone, so go ahead and use it to your benefit.
And for those of you who may just be thinking, well, I don't have any bills, I don't need anything. The rich people are always looking for ways to make extra money. Am I right?
That is absolutely correct.
But you may have a friend, and I'm going to read this off here, something that Charles and them a handout. The time for change starts now. If you have credit card debt, student loans, unexpected bills, unpaid taxes, which we talked about, all 4 of those. But think about, you got a car loan, or you want to get a new car. You got a home loan, utility bills, you're renting, insurance bills, installments, a chronic illness. what's happening now? This is a new year, so you got to kick in and pay that extra money for your Blue Cross and everything.
That's right.
Yeah, I just went and got some medicine I was getting for a couple of dollars. It cost me $40 the other day. You know, so these are things that you need money for. And sometimes we don't have them. We don't have that money. So United Success Network is here to help. Call 313-657-5556 or email GWEALTHS111@gmail.com. But Charles, I know it's something else you want to talk to our viewers about.
Yeah, it's really simple. She touched on quite a few different points right there, and it just really bothers me, and that's why I see it as we have to go ahead and really think outside the box. And I've seen different families hit an unexpected illness that came up, and it just wiped them out completely.
Yes.
And it is just crazy. And then say, for instance, the person didn't survive from that. I've been through a situation with that, and then they're left with, hundreds of thousands of dollars in bills. So I even look at it for the people that really have, they're really comfortable. And I think about even the wealthy people, they're actually looking to give away money to a worthy cause at the same time.
That's
so
right.
when people that are comfortable, they have a nice bank account, they live in a nice house, they live in a nice community, think about those that don't have that. Be compassionate enough to say, you know what, I'll just join. People see that and they just despise, just the $50. Say, oh no, I can't do anything for $50. That's below me. Think about people in third world countries. That $50 goes a
That's
long
right.
way
That's right.
in third world countries, and people really belittle the power of just the small beginning. Saying, hey, these little small steps that we're taking right now, it's going to have a continued ripple effect as we go ahead and go to the next year, the next 5 years, the next decade. It's going to be a ripple effect of widely dispersed wealth for everyone. So for those that are very comfortable, just be compassionate to say, you know what, I choose to go ahead and give in because it is a worthy cause. Everybody has their reason and why they need some extra money. I see it as just do your part in the the whole humanitarian aspect of it, to say I choose to be a blessing. And that is a wonderful thing to be, they even say, there's more blessed to give than to receive.
Yes,
So
yes.
for those that have it, you're comfortable. You thank God for that. But what about the small people? Think about the people that are displaced. Think about the people that are struggling just to make it. People with the medical bills,
Right.
the different prescriptions they have, the different debts they have. There's more than enough money to go around. You just think about it. They actually report burning millions and billions of dollars per year just to keep it out of circulation.
Yes.
So the money's there, but the mindset, it starts first to say, hey, I choose to give. I choose to be a part of the change. And that's what we have to do in United Success Networks, is help other people. It's going to be a lot of positivity that comes from that when you just go ahead and give into a worthy cause. And that's what we're just getting the message out about.
Right. And Charles and viewers, I got involved in United Success Network because as a breast cancer survivor, I want to help my sisters out there. Not only my sisters, but my brothers who have went through my journey. And because there's so many people that have walked my walk and they don't have money to pay their rent.
Yeah.
They don't have money for medicine. So I want to help them. And that's part of the reason why I got involved here. Because, everybody's holding their fingers up. How many more minutes do we have? Okay, well, we're about to wrap this up. But for those of you out there that want to help me with my cause for breast cancer survivors, call me, 313-657-5556, or you've got your own why. why you want to do this, why you need money. Call me for that at 313-657-5556. Luke 6 chapter 38th verse. Give it, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be put where? Into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured. As Charles said, it comes back to you. It will come back to you. But Charles, what do you want to wrap up right quick before I give my last sentence?
Yeah, I was listening to the radio just the other day, and I heard something that was very disturbing. In Metro Detroit, we have these casinos here.
Yes.
And they said they reported, the best numbers in any casino in the last history. They said over $144 million in revenue was brought in. And I'm just thinking like, wow, what are our people doing? They're just throwing away money. They're not, it really hurts me to say we have people out here on the street. We have people that are having worthy causes, nonprofits, and really trying to do good things, and people are just throwing away money. Mm-hmm. And that just really, it makes me feel some type of way about it. And I can't explain it like, you hear the number and the statistics. Think about it yourself. People are throwing money away.
Yes.
The government's burning money. They're shutting things down here in this time. We have to do something different to have different results.
Just like last week, we talked about New Year's resolutions. And one of the young ladies, Lenore, said that, people want to save money, but then they're running down to the casino.
Yeah.
And they're spending their money there. Yeah. When we can take it and do much better things. It's people that need help. I mean, really need help out here. People are losing homes. And it may be you, because what do they say? You're only 2 paychecks away from being homeless. Because the majority of the people are not prepared. They are not prepared for tomorrow. And United Success Network is here. As I stated before, when Charles was on the show with his mother and one of his co-friends, when they were here, I said, I'm going to bring them back every month so we can give you an update. And that's what we need to do. We're going to give updates because you may feel like it's fear of loss. If I had did this at that time, I could have saved my car. I would still be driving. I could buy the medicine I need. So United Success Network, don't be afraid to step out there. Just come and take a look. That's all we ask. Just come and take a look. Call me at 313-657-5556. And I want you to remember, we'll be here next Sunday with you, the Sunday after. But remember, God loves you, and so do we. So until next Sunday, we'll see you.
All right.
You enjoy Always Moving Forward with Renee.
Moving forward.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Vicki Winans, and you're watching Bell Global Network.
Hi, everybody. I'm telling you, everything that happened to me that was good, God did it. I'm Evelyn Turrentine, AG, and you're watching the Bell Global Network.
This is Pastor D. Alexander Bullock of Preachers of Detroit, and you're watching the Bell Global Network.
This is Bishop Edgar Van of Second Ebenezer Church in Detroit, Michigan, and you're watching the Bell Global Network.
Hi, I'm Bernadette Stanis. You know me best as Thelma from the TV show Good Times, and you are watching Bell Global Network.